UFC title fight. And the interim heavyweight championship is on the line here in Derick Lewis's backyard. Ciryl Gane trying to break through for France.
You got it, sir. Let's go.
And this championship main event is upon us. Tonight's fight clock is sponsored by Sweet Horse Ride, Jason Momoa and Isabella Merced, coming soon to Netflix. Ciryl Gane on the Southpaw stands in blue. Derick Lewis, the Orthodox fighter, is in black.
I mean, these are two big dudes. And the moment they start to come together, when these places going through the blood, right?
Yeah. Nearly 17,000 strong, being heard from early in this one. Lewis goes high, slips. Gane greets him with the right hand.
Gane was calm.
That didn't feel good.
Here already is a difference, right? Against Curtis Blades in a small octagon, Derick refused to go backwards and get pinned against the octagon because of the takedown. But with Gane, he's almost inviting him in to let him come close, so he can try to let his punches go.
Lewis giving a southpaw look here to Gane, kicks the body. Gane more than willing to take his time, bide his time.
Gane likes to throw that punch to the knee and set his foot down and follow with his hands right after he lands that knee attack. Gets you kind of thinking about the leg and then he follows it.
He's so fast, man. That is the issue that a lot of these guys are having problems with. He's such a great athlete, right? That he's in and out before they can return. These big, strong, hard-hitting heavyweights are having a difficult time catching up to him. Look at him poking at Derick Lewis right there, 3, 4 different kicks, and then he just goes in and out before Derick can even load up his punch to go.
He's very light on his feet. Like he's jumping off everywhere he goes. Just fluid.
And now you see Derick trying to go forward. And Derick's not to take some risks, right? He's not to take a few, so that he can give one. Because ultimately, for Derick Lewis, it's about getting one off. And then you might knock him out.
Lewis has always been fairly measured, though, in round 1 in his career. A lot of second-round finishes.
But that's smart by Gane. The crowd might not like it. But very smart by Ciryl, understanding that the danger was imminent there. As Derick started to change level and load up that big right hand.
Stay, keep range, keep poking at him like that. Make the big man try to find you and chase you. And then just take your time with the gun. Just like he's doing. Keep beating at him, poking his legs, poking his belly, sit on the outside. Because it's harder for Derick Lewis to get to that range where Gane is at.
Because Derick Lewis is not going to output him. He's going to try to land the big ones. He's going to try to keep up with the output of Ciryl. But here's the problem, right? You can get Derick Lewis time. If Cyryl's too patient, too calm, that power carries so far into the fight.
3 minutes have gone by. Derick Lewis has yet to land a strike, has only thrown 2. That body shot should get him a notch in that column. DC looking over to make sure those stingy statisticians gave him one. They did.
Such a bad that hurts. Heavyweight to the nuts.
Right on the button, as many of you know, Ciryl Gane will have 5 minutes to recover here.
I know he's tall, but you either gotta go lower or higher, right? I said, I know he's tall, but you gotta either go lower or higher. You can't go straight into one like that, right? Go ahead. You okay? Huh? Let's go. You ready? Fine, you ready? Fighter's ready. Derick, you
I don't
ready?
get why they don't take 5 minutes. That's just stupid.
Back underway, coming up on 90 seconds, round 1.
Look how quickly he got that left leg up there, man.
He's fast. He's just double the speed.
Derick needs to be close. Get into the clinch and just start to let those hands go.
It's just crazy because it's like crazy, like because you gotta dodge that.
He ran away.
Yeah.
The exact defensive need in third quarter. You see Derick starting with those kicks up the middle before. Junior Dos Santos constantly poking him at the bottom.
Another body kick lands from Gane.
Nice jab and a follow-up right hand for Gane behind the left ear of Lewis.
Ooh. Oh.
Derick Lewis didn't like that one. Big dispute for Lewis.
They said they don't land the punch.
Punch with a punch.
That was a nasty jab by Ciryl. It did not look like a punch. I put either one of them.
Yeah.
By Ciryl. A little bit of an eye poke by Derick Lewis, but that was a nasty jab by Ciryl Gane.
All right. So biggest thing is that we're backing up. We cannot back up with him. We discussed this, and you know this, okay? So we're down one. We are lunging on, we're punching, so we got to bring our feet with us. Stay outside the foot. Let's fade a little bit. Level change. Mess with his head. That right hand will land, but we got to stay outside that foot to do it. I got to have you pushing forward, coach.
Est-ce que tu fais? Il tient encore un peu le volume. Active-le comme tu viens de faire. Faut pas tout respecter son bras. Tu me montes le bras gauche, tu montes juste le bras droit et on est bon. Tu montes le bras gauche et on est bon, ok? Respecte pas trop son bras. Donne-lui du boulot, fais-le travailler. Ça va mieux dans lui ou pas?
That's all.
Kind of like Africa.
Watch your fingers, alright?
Close enough.
Egypt
So
is in
that eye
Africa.
poke still affecting Ciryl Gane, still trying to rub it out a little bit.
Second round, ready? Let's go, gentlemen.
I'm not sure.
And Bob Perez with some
I didn't-
advice
I don't know who this guy
of his
is.
longtime pupil Derick Lewis. They even wanted to feint some level changes down as well.
They want feint level changes and forward pressure. And clearly, Derick Lewis wants to, but as you can see, Gane switching out. He doesn't want to just move forward for a reason. There's something he's seeing from Gane that's throwing him off. It's probably his speed, I imagine.
And power like that.
That's
Gane
right.
went hard, man. It's not like Cyryl's just touching him. He's blasting him. And guess what else, right? The last time Derick Lewis saw a heavyweight like this, right? A guy that was supposed to have knockout power. It was Francis. And his power is what deterred Francis from letting his hands go. Ciryl Gane is showing no hesitation in his approach. So that itself may even cause Derick. He's not showing that respect.
Yeah,
that
this is
Derick
weird,
usually
too.
earns from his opponents.
He's not going in because this guy's just. These don't last this long.
Plan A seems to be working out. Gonna come by round 2.
4 rounds is a long time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fight left. One thing that Gane is not doing to Lewis is putting a crazy pace though. He's landing more, but the pace isn't super high to make Derick Lewis tired.
I think Derick got him again, and now he's trying to extend his arms to evade. Might have poked him a little bit again. None of that's intentional.
Yeah, it looked like a swipe. We gotta look at it in our isolation monitor.
But you're right, Cruz. It's not like he's putting a crazy high pace on Derick Lewis. So Derick was able to do this for 25 minutes.
Yep. So he's got a chance the whole fight if Gane fights in this way, but he's fighting smart. Gane is just fighting smart.
And Derick can keep his power the whole time.
Yep.
If he's fighting at this pace.
But at this range for Gane, the power's not as threatening.
Because he's leading every single thing, right? Every interaction, it's led by Ciryl Gane.
He's also not going for the same thing every time. Now there's a jump me out of nowhere. He's been throwing leg kicks, he's been throwing jabs, so he mixes it up a little too.
This is not where you want to be, especially if your back's against the fence, because Derick can start to let his hands go.
Gane seems to have the strength advantage in these kind of
Yeah, right?
situations.
Like, I mean, I think also more technical, right? He has a better understanding of his clinch positions. Now he lands that big knee right there. Look at him just swinging those knees. Open the hip, drive the knee down into the thigh. underhook controls the far side wrist and head position. So by keeping the right side underhook, head on the opposite side, controlling the wrist on the far side, he is now controlling both sides of Derick Lewis's body.
Under 2 minutes here to go in round two. No denying that Derick Lewis has felt the pressure all week. A lot of us have not seen him of that disposition, Daniel. Hard to quantify if that has been a factor to the slow start because Lewis has been measured early in fights.
It's hard, right, John? Because I know how hard it was for me when I was fighting in Houston and I lived 3 hours away, dealing with family, trying to come to the fight. Derick is dealing with that just in time. So maybe as the fight goes, he'll work his way into letting himself go a little bit more. But as of right now, Ciryl Gane is way ahead to start this fight.
Well, you've got nothing to lose when you're Ciryl Gane. I mean, you do. You have a mark on your record, but you're undefeated and you're not in your hometown. Everybody expects you to lose because you're not the favorite. So
9 fights into your career, right? You're only 9 fights in, right? You're fighting for the heavyweight championship in the world. This is a big situation for him. And very rarely do we have a guy that wins a title when he's finally getting into 10 fights. I can't remember anybody different than Cain Velasquez when he beat Brock. Might have had.
Oh, shit.
the big difference, DC2 is the amateur. He's got the amateur record, he's got the Muay Thai record, so he's actually got 22 fights. He does not have 10, and that's what's different. These guys that are coming in with 10 pro fights actually half the time have 10 amateur fights. They're actually 20 in them. Whereas the early days, it was your record was your record. There was no amateur league, so everybody's better now.
Yeah, he's good.
Derick Lewis 2 for 17 on his significant strike attempts. On the other side, Ciryl Gane has landed 62% of his significant strikes, near 70% overall. Lewis going back to the well with that switch kick, unable to land.
That footwork is what's throwing off everything, because Derick Lewis needs to be able to set his feet to land, and Ciryl's not letting that happen.
It's his athleticism.
Footwork.
It's the athleticism is killing him, man.
On recovery right now, breathe. Alright, so down 2. Once again, I don't have much different to say, except we gotta keep cutting off, we gotta push forward. Once again, when we're fighting a kicker like this, he's gonna keep pushing forward, find his range, he's gonna keep scoring. Look for him to start going to the head a little more this round, I think. Every time you're feigning, he's scared to death of you. Every time you're feigning, he's biting. But we're not capitalizing, we're staying too far out. Big penetrating step coming inside, Derick. We gotta go, baby. Come on. We can't play catch up. Let's go.
Round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC. So Derick Lewis, after round 1, was unable to heed the advice of Bob Perez and Joe Murphy, whom they have called the missing piece, by the way, in terms of their grappling execution. But we'll see if he's got anything here early round 3.
Well, they need him to press. They need him to stop backing up. They understand that Cyryl's controlling all the range, all the exchanges, everything they go through. It's on his terms. Derick's got to find a way to change that.
Heavy leg kick lands for Gane.
Derick hasn't checked one of these yet.
Turn his foot up on that one, now the right hand lands.
And I mean, Gane just keeps switching stance.
It's a lot of looks.
He just moves so well for a big guy.
It really is a sight to behold. And this crowd just sort of waiting with bated breath just to have some moment to respond to for their guy, D-Lou.
But they understand that it only takes one. It only takes one for Derick Lewis to blow the roof off the split.
The smartest thing about that is that Gane's taking on his lead leg. So what's the best way to take away a right hand? It's attack the right hand or attack the lead leg that you have to put your pressure on in order to land it. And that's what Gane's doing. See, each time he hits those leg kicks, taking a little bit of steam off that right hand. Just a little.
You see it, right? Bob Perez said every time you feint, he reacts. So throw a feint and let your right hand go. But Derick's got to cut off Ciryl. He's got to take a step to the left. Right now, just take a step. He's following him, right? There's always an exit route for Ciryl Gane. You got to follow him. A slight step off in the direction that he's going will help you. crowd's just deflated to this point. They're ready to pop. They're all on the edge of their seat. And right now, Ciryl Gane is not giving them an opportunity to involve themselves and help to carry Derick Lewis through this championship fight.
He has effectively muted these masses with his footwork, his movement, his accuracy. 36 of 38 on the leg strikes. Leading with an elbow there, just missed. Oh, he's a deep one right now.
And just watching, you know, you see how well-rounded this guy is. I mean,
He's not uncomfortable to clinch. He's putting his hands in the right spots when he's in the clinch. He knows how to escape and stay safe so you're not getting punched. He twists you at the right time. I mean, he's making the safe moves. He's fighting extremely smart in Gane, and it's keeping Derick Lewis on the outside where he can't do anything. He just keep getting punched.
it's just very difficult for Derick to get going because, like you said, now when he goes, now we'll just hit him with that little side kick to the front of his knee.
Oh my God.
And those leg kicks are crushing.
They're added up now. Now there's can't keep beating those.
Yeah, Gane's starting to get confident.
Yes, there's an uppercut from Gane, and now the left hand, and that leg is compromised. Ciryl Gane with a cross.
Holy shit.
And they went for the finish after the leg was taken out.
Lewis went for a counter right. Unable to land. Dan Morigliano giving him a lot of chances to survive as Gane lands an uppercut.
But this is where Lewis will try to shut you up. There it is.
Big right hook.
His legs.
Oh.
Big knee from Ciryl Gane. Lewis covers up.
That's Lewis over.
Wow, Dan Morigliano interrupts the action to get Derick Lewis's mouthpiece.
Oh.
Too. That kick on the right in the chin.
The guy's going to go across to get you coming in. See that? Oh, he's hurt.
It's going around Lewis.
This looks like
Goes
it's
down.
That's it. It's over now.
And that is it. UFC heavyweight champion. Total domination on the road.
Big John. He's a problem, John. He's a problem for all.
This fight replay is brought to you by Nemiroff, bold character since 1872.
Guess his balls was too hot.
Francis Ngannou would appear to have a real challenge on his hands in the form of Bongama.
John, so he's a real problem for Francis. Because if he can fight like this, right? Hey, if he doesn't let Francis get rolling downhill by popping him at the knee, by keeping him at range, he's a real problem for Francis Ngannou. Outside kick, right? Because he makes you fight at range. He just beats you down, making you fight a technical fight. Heavyweights want to brawl. Derick Lewis wants to brawl. He never got a chance. Ciryl Gane literally just outclassed him. Goes the jab, look at that uppercut. Left hook. Even going into the fire, whenever you know Derick's going to start to throw back, Ciryl Gane went in there and just dominated Derick Lewis. Dude, this was impressive. He's a real problem.
The last time we saw a heavyweight with these kind of kickboxing skills was Rosenstrike. And guess who beat Rosenstrike?
Ciryl Gane.
So here we are. This man is up there. He belongs here. He's proved it again. He took out Derick Lewis, which is no easy task in his hometown. This man's ready for a title. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
What a performance from Ciryl Gane. Thrill on one side, agony on the other. Of course, Derick Lewis just unable to get things going tonight. And certainly the referee, Dan Morigliano, gave him every benefit of every doubt to try to stay in this fight. But it seemed as though there was one leg kick that sort of took out the leg, and that was the beginning of the end for the Black Beast Derick Lewis, whom you know will be back. And you can't effectively chronicle the history of this heavyweight division without talking about this man and his knockout prowess. But Ciryl Gane is the real deal, and that probably doesn't even begin to describe it. The official decision brought to you by Guaranteed Rate. Guaranteed Rate can save you money on your monthly mortgage payment. Visit rate.com to get started. One final time tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Morigliano has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 11 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO and
and gentlemen, I am with the new interim champion, Ciryl Gane. How does it feel, my friend?
Wow, this is a little bit strange. I'm happy, but I'm still a little bit bad for my man. So confident. I know I can have the boo, but I'm with you guys. I'm with you. Big love for Lewis and for the fun. And yeah, I'm happy on the
Ciryl, your game seems to be difficult for every single heavyweight. Look up here.
Didn't know
I mean,
that.
you're on your toes, you're boxing.
Yeah, I know when I saw that.
You move like a 245-pound middleweight. What was the game plan coming into this fight against Derick Lewis?
Everybody knows already what is my game plan, man. I'm like that. I like to move. I'm easy with my body. Man, no secret. It was a game plan, of course.
When you got him hurt, you landed that beautiful leg kick. When you saw him hurt, how excited did you get? How big did your eyes get when you started going in for that finish?
Quand tu es parti, quand tu as vu que le kick est passé, comment tu t'es senti excité? Oh yes. Okay, I was a little bit angry, and because all of the staff told me, let's go, you're gonna do this, and we did it.
You know, your coach Fernando Lopez has been in this position before and it didn't work out. What does it mean to you to finally give him a championship and be the first champion from France?
Au début, en fait, coach Fernando Lopez était dans cette situation, ça n'a pas marché, maintenant ça a marché. Ça fait quoi d'avoir la ceinture? This is my feeling now, this is for the whole team. This is not just for me, this is for my coach, from MMA Factory, for my friends,
You're trying so hard not to cry.
for the fun, for my country. I'm really happy.
He's proud of his little mijo.
Your former teammate is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Francis Ngannou. What's the message that you have for the champion as we look like we're going to have a champion versus champion fight?
No message. The fight tonight go up, so let's go. Just let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the interim champion of the world, Ciryl Gane.
And of course, deflecting credit as usual to his head coach Fernando Lopez, but the intriguing nature of a fight between Gane and Ngannou is absolutely off the charts. Of course, tonight belongs to the new UFC interim heavyweight champion Ciryl Gane, and it is safe to say the MMA movement in France appears to be in the best of days.
We've been needing heavyweights like this, and now they're here to stay. We got two of the best heavyweights on earth in kickboxing and boxing, and now we get to see some heavyweight fights.
I mean, when you talk about this guy right here, man, they deserve everything that they got coming, John. Dude landed 99 strikes to 8 on Derick Lewis, and he is a real problem. If I'm Francis Ngannou on this team right now, Eric Nixon, I am game planning because we've never seen anything like this before.
Other than Ngannou, which doesn't kick the same, isn't as light on the feet. He might have the power, but he can match the speed and he can match the tactics.
Let's see how quickly the UFC can turn around the champions and put Francis Ngannou's heavyweight title on the line. What a night for France and Ciryl Gane.